They say success leaves clues. So if you want to be successful, that is earn a high income, you may ask, what are some of the highly leveraged skill set that the top 1% have used to earn the highest amount of money in the least amount of time? In the UK, the top 1% earn about £183,000 annually, while in the US, it may look different depending on states, but it usually ranges from $367,000 to $1 million. So in this video, I'm going to cover 4 of the most important skills / character traits to have. Number 1, the early adopter, or what I like to call the 13.5%. There is a theory called the diffusion of innovation theory, and it simply explains how over time an idea or product gains momentum and spreads through a population or social system. What I want you to pay attention to is the diffusion graph. Where you want to be situated is the early adopters. If you were an early adopter and you had invested $100 in Bitcoin in 2009, your $100 investment would have been worth an astonishing $4.6 billion today. Every single year, there is a wave, and there are those who jump on that wave. These are the early adopters, and they have so much to gain and almost nothing to lose. In 2005, it was the OG influencers. In 2016, it was TikTok. In 2023, it was the AI boom. We've seen how people have capitalized on AI to create new faceless Instagram accounts, new faceless YouTube channels, software, programs, courses of AI. The ability to spot a wave early and ride on it can shoot you straight to the top 1%. Number 2 is the ability to avoid distractions. This is perhaps going to be the most underrated on this list, but it has such an impact on your income. Davey Fogarty, the founder of Udi, credits the ability to avoid distractions as one of the main reasons why he was able to make $60 million in profits. What you need to understand about distractions is it uses time, which is a finite resource. For instance, let's say you've planned that a particular task, say a work email, is going to take you 60 minutes to write. However, since starting that task, you've checked your phone every 5 minutes. That means that task is actually taking you 120 minutes to complete instead of 60 minutes. An extra 60 minutes doesn't seem like much, but it does compound. So that means 9 hours where you're supposed to be doing a productive task that would increase your income is essentially cut down to 4.5 hours. A 40-hour work week is now a 20-hour work week, and a 160 hours of work for the entire month is essentially cut down to 80 hours. That is 80 productive hours wasted due to distractions. There are so many ways you can cut out distractions. Maybe stop working on your phone and move that to an iPad, or turn off social media notifications, or maybe you stop receiving some calls when you're working on a key task. But I'll let you hear this tip from Davey Fogarty that completely blew my mind.
It doesn't really matter if you're an entrepreneur or you're just working a part-time job. You need to designate an hourly rate to yourself. If you're working for someone else, it's really, really easy to do because basically your hourly rate is what they could pay you. It doesn't really matter if you're an entrepreneur or you're working for someone else. Everyone has an hourly rate that they should be charging themselves out for. This can get a little bit complicated. If you are an entrepreneur, you can kind of look at your hourly rate as your total profit of the business divided by the amount of hours that you work, or you could even look at it as if you're going to consult your time for someone else. Let's say cooking your meal takes 40 minutes and it takes 20 minutes to clean up. That's just costed you $100. Compare that to the savings that you're going to make by cooking your own meals and cleaning up. It just doesn't make sense. You're going to save maybe $10, $20. This gives you the excuse that if you want to focus on your business, you can spend money on all of those kind of things. Now, if cooking is just an absolute passion for you, then of course, get into the kitchen and enjoy it. You need to be really conscious that every second that you spend outside of doing your business, you should be charging yourself for.
Number 3, your personal brand. Your personal brand is how you stand out from everyone else. It is your values, the way you speak, the images you portray in the mind of others when they think about you. Oprah Winfrey has a personal brand centered around empathy, empowerment, and being authentic. A story of overcoming adversity makes it really easy for her to create a space where people can feel seen and heard, and she's able to connect on a deep and emotional level. It also reflects in her interviews and how she's been able to build a media empire. Then you have Elon Musk, the founder and CEO of SpaceX, Tesla, and co-founder of Neuralink. He has a personal brand centered undoubtedly around futuristic inventions. His long-term goal for SpaceX is to colonize Mars to ensure the long-term survival of the human species. It seems so far off in the future. However, if there is anyone with a personal brand as a visionary and a thinker, it is Elon Musk. Having a personal brand will have an impact on the opportunities that find you, your next job, that promotion you've been wanting, your customers, and the rate of your business growth. When you understand the power of personal branding, you're able to reflect deeply on what you want to be associated with and create a personal brand of that. It's also really important that when you're building your personal brand, you think about your skills, your communication style, your approach to problem solving, your point of view, because you're building your audience's persona, which made me think about my own personal brand and how I would describe it. And in 3 words, it would be my ability to just go for it. When I want to do something, I set things in motion, because I believe it's better to do that and get the results in to see if you want to proceed or if you want to take a step back. And it was the same thing with this YouTube channel. When I wanted to start it, it was in late December. By the final week of December, I decided to do this YouTube channel, and on January 1st, my video was up. Secondly, it will be my straightforward approach, whether I am voicing my opinion or I am sharing information like I am doing on this YouTube channel. I want to get straight to the point and cut out the fluff, and I appreciate when people deal with me the same way. Finally, I love to be a resource. I am always saving random videos, random reels, books that I feel can help someone in the future. So whenever my friends or family think of something, they go, oh, who can I reach out to help me find out more about this? And a lot of the times they reach out to me, and I just love being a resource to others. When people think of you, what do you want them to see? Build a personal brand around that. At number 4, we have marketing and sales. Marketing and sales has gotten such a bad rep because the image that has been projected is that of a sleazy salesman that wants to sell us something at any cost. But on the other hand, our whole lives has been about persuading, negotiating, communicating our ideas to others. I remember at my 9-to-5 in marketing, I really wanted a promotion, so I was waiting for it. After a while, however, I decided to package my ideas and share it with my line managers. Not surprisingly, I got this promotion, but that was because I took it upon myself to share my ideas and my values and why I deserved this promotion. The harsh truth is that you need to speak up to experience a new level of growth, whether that is at work and you need to present your ideas in a way that other people are convinced enough to adopt those ideas, or you're trying to get new customers, you're trying to introduce a new product, you're trying to sell people in your coaching program, you're trying to lower your production costs, or you want to get the best employees to work in your company. Your ability to package your offers is a determinant on how much income you make. And the top 1% know this. How does Ali Abdal get us to try a product? It's because he has perfected his sales pitch. To bring this all together, I want to leave you with the 5-hour rule. And the basic idea of this rule is to spend at least 5 hours every week to improve your skills. You could block out 1 hour every day, or go 5 hours at a stretch, or do 3 to 1 hours every week. It doesn't really matter. Spend at least 5 hours expanding your knowledge in things that interest you. That could be human psychology, public speaking, digital marketing, a programming language, or artificial intelligence. Whatever interests you. What this does for you is it expands your cycle of competence. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Thanks.